Oh, I am sorry about that. Indeed, I have no idea what the hell was going on and everything. So, yeah, I've completely ditched the whole YouTube stream thing. And indeed, what I've decided to do is, of course, I'm going to go with the restream for my streams from now on. So, yeah. But anyway, I am so sorry about what happened previously. So, really sorry. Couldn't really be helped really on my part. I just don't really know how on earth to indeed have that whole thing sorted out. But of course, guys, I will be live, of course, elsewhere after this game for the Boca Juniors versus Benfica match. So I will be live. So I will indeed be live for that. So I will be live for that. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully everything should be all right now, by the way. So hopefully I shouldn't have too many other problems. Here we go, LAFC on the attack already. You guys on the edge of the area. And they head slid away. And now Palmer can indeed unleash Jackson. Oh, no, hang on. Throw it down, but he's back up. Oh, and then the keeper gets there. In the end, it clears it right down to Sanchez in the Chelsea goal tonight. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so yeah, of course, I really do, of course, apologize, of course, for everything that was going on with the whole issue with YouTube and that. I really don't know what on earth happened like that. Yep, yep, it's working. Yeah, I know it's working. It's because I literally looked at it literally when I had the chance. So yeah, everything's all good now, by the way, guys. So indeed, of course, I did see what you were saying in the live chat on the first one. So yeah, did of course I did hear what you were saying. It looked like Daz is really not exactly. Sounds like he's not putting out with much. Oh, but hang on, here we go. Palmer, nicely played. Go on. Oh, come on, Madueke. Why didn't you have a shot there? Say, you should have had a shot there. You go, Caicedo. Oh, shot well over the bar. Oh, my word. Yep. It's working. Yeah, hello, Scotty B. Hope you're doing well, my mate. Hope you're doing well tonight. All the fans in Daz's stream is calling him Snotty Johnson. He's stressed. Well, what's he stressed about? I don't know why he's like really stressed. Just, yeah, he's locking everyone down. He's locking everyone down on lock and key. Why is he doing that for? I don't get it. I don't get why he's really doing that. They're like loads of people. I don't get it. But anyway, we go. Tillman. Go again. They come again. They're just playing the ball across over the right hand side. But indeed, that was a very heavy touch. And Chelsea indeed can deal with that. Reece James indeed dealing with that very, very well there. And that's a lovely pass from Lavia. And indeed, Madueke come forward here. Here's Jackson. Indeed, he's away. Oh, and he gets a shot off. And the keeper indeed handles that very, very well. Yeah, indeed, it was very, very calmly done from Nick from Chelsea. Indeed, it was lovely, lovely play. Indeed, it was a neat little bit of play. Indeed, from Jackson. Indeed, he was still able to get the shot off. That was very, very impressive. And indeed, Chelsea, of course, really, the first shot of this game. But indeed, here we go with Neto now. Of course, there. James. Yeah, I can go. That sounds like NXT. Yeah. Daddy Belly's having kittens over it. He unwell. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very bad. Even Daddy's just, oh, yeah. Sounds like indeed he's not doing well at the minute, but indeed, ladies and gentlemen, of course, indeed, Chelsea just indeed doing well controlling the ball. Go, Palmer, yeah, he's trying, did indeed and have a lot of control. And Chelsea nigging it again. LAFC, they really don't know indeed, really how to deal with Chelsea. They really don't know how exactly Chelsea play. I mean, Chelsea, I've watched them over the last few months. Indeed, they really do have a tenacity to really catch things out when you don't know. Well, that was neat work from Neto. Indeed, just block off the LAFC player and just allow James to really come and sweep in to tidy things up, really. Indeed, neat little work there. Indeed. No, man. No, man. Why are you saying no, man, for? I don't get it. Why are you saying that for? But indeed, ladies and gentlemen, of course, also, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I am going to be live for more of these FIFA Club World Cup games. Of course, I'll be live, of course, pretty much uh, after this Chelsea game's finished. And indeed, for the Boca Juniors versus Benfica game. Yeah, for the Boca Juniors versus Benfica game. So I will be live for that. So yeah, indeed, of course, guys, if you wanna, indeed, of course, stay with me, of course, right afterwards for that Watcher Juniors versus Benfica game. I'll bring that to you live here on the channel. So I'll be good there. Oh, but Chelsea indeed passing the ball around quite well here. Chelsea indeed doing very, very well. So yeah. So yeah. Very impressive stuff. Oh, yeah, we did that. All right, Levy Colwell indeed doing that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Nottingham Forest, they really pulled off. They really surprised us last season in Nottingham Forest. So, yeah. Yeah. So indeed. Of course. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Good to see you well. Yeah, good to see you well. Yeah, I am doing really well, guys. I'm just like, indeed, of course. Well, I got a bad thing about hay fever yesterday, but apart from that, though, indeed, I'm doing quite well, of course, at the moment. Johnson has joined the gym. Yeah, yeah, of course, I'm at the gym myself nowadays. Of course, yeah, indeed, really, of course, I'm at the gym quite a lot. So, yeah, the one thing really or another really now. So, yeah, yeah. Oh, and here we go. Chelsea coming at him again. Oh, but indeed, because Chelsea conceded a free kick there. Yeah. Chelsea, yeah, definitely been controlling the game for most parts of it. Definitely been controlling most parts. That's for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, Madueke, do something. Yeah, maybe. Do you want to go another? Uh, do you remember your old derbies you used to have with him? Oh yeah. The Middlesbrough versus Reading and Chelsea versus Manchester United derbies. Yeah, I remember them all right. Indeed, here we go. Referee just having a little fussy moment. Think something's up with that. Not sure what, but indeed it's one thing. Really another. Yeah. Ten. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go, guys. Right, I've got that set. Right, I've got that set. Indeed, I was just setting up guys, of course, the stream for later on, Botta Juniors versus Benfica. So I was just setting that up. Just setting that up. Yeah, and it's all set. So, yeah. We're now to Palmer. Can we actually create a chance or two here? At least put a shot on target. Oh, hang on a minute. It's Palmer. Oh, no, it's playing Jackson. Trying to play it in there, but the chance is still on. Neto. Oh, so unlucky. It was a good cross, but indeed it was just a heavy touch. Just a heavy touch. And now Tillman indeed's got it for LAFC here. Can they create anything from that Chelsea moment? No, unfortunately not. But Chelsea really having, of course, yeah. Hang on, what's it? You're still under lock and key. He will never let you be free on again on this channel. Yeah, I don't know why on earth he's done that. I've apologised over it. I've indeed apologised over that. But indeed, of course, just Daryl, he is not letting me back in. Oh, that's a nice steal by Madueke. Here we go, bursting forward, keeper a good cross. Oh, he could, but there's no one there. Oh, it's a good burst of speed there from Madueke. But indeed, of course, unfortunately, merely just, of course, coming in there for it. And indeed, of course, it's still 0-0. Indeed, with 14 minutes gone in this game, it did well. The first quarter half of an hour almost up in this. Madueke, can you actually create anything here? Because Chelsea at least cross the ball in the box, put an effort on target, please. Yeah, I don't think indeed you can score from that sort of range. I mean, Lewis Wing did it for Reading, but indeed, a Premier League player doing that's very rare. Yeah. So, yeah, one way or really another. Really. Yeah. Like, it will be like old times, David Orvers, Jared Johnson, Derby, but can you style? Yep. What down company style? Company style. Oh yeah, that's just interesting one way or another. Oh, what was that? That was certainly misplaced. Certainly misplaced. Oh, yeah, man, it's been years. To be honest, he's been locking a lot of people, under lock and key recently. Yeah, why has he been doing that? I know he's stressed, but of course, if he's gonna want to be doing these things, he's gonna have support. He's gonna need to have supporters or subscribers anyway. He clamping down right now on the naughty people. Right. What does he just like? I mean, with me, I do clamp down on certain people, but indeed, it's like I do like give them a sort of. Actually, I'll talk about that in a moment. But here comes Chelsea again. Madueke! Oh, that's a good stay. And now Palmer and he starts blocked. That is the best chance Chelsea have had so far. And just conceded a free kick. Nick. And indeed, Tillman just a little bit hot-headed there, but indeed Chelsea creating a big chance there. It was a lovely ball played through by Jackson into the path of Madueke, but unfortunately Hugo Lloris equal to match it. And indeed, of course, then the ball by the Palmer, who had the shot blocked, but that is a real big chance now for Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen. Big chance indeed there, but it's still goalless. But anyway, as I was saying before that chance, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I do clamp down on some people, but I like at least give them at least I operate like a 3-strike sort of policy. Yeah, so indeed, ladies and gentlemen, of course, as I was saying, yeah, so I do operate like a 3-strike system. Indeed, the first time, that's just a warning. It's just a warning. Second time, indeed, they do it. I give them, say, a bit of a timeout. Indeed, I'll give them, a timeout. Say, just for, 5-10 minutes or so. But indeed, of course, then if they do it a third time, then of course I will give them I'll give them a ban. Indeed, if it's, I mean, indeed, of course, sometimes indeed it's just like a little ban, not like permanently, but indeed I give them like a a 1 or 2 stream ban if it's if indeed what they're doing is indeed it's not great, like not great, but indeed not enough to warrant a permanent suspension. No, and Palmer with an effort on just a little over the bar. And I think indeed that Chelsea have got a corner, actually, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Now, you see Reading should have Spurs at home next month. It will be announced. Oh, I'm hoping indeed they're not going to announce it indeed when I'm on holiday because indeed I'm going to be on holiday between the 19th and 26th of July. So I'm just hoping they don't announce it before then. Or any time of then. Yeah, I can now see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was telling Mr. Hoyle how Johnson was looking it one out. Yeah, I don't know why I'm mod. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I was just saying, guys, that indeed, of course, I operate like three strike policy. Of course, indeed, I was just off indeed three strike policy now, ladies and gentlemen. So indeed, there's a new three strike policy. Of course, first one, indeed, that's like a warning. Second time, brief time out. Then, like, third time, oh, hang on, stop. Indeed, it's blocked. And indeed, Kukurea indeed going after it, but he can't keep it in. Goes out for a throw. And indeed, ladies and gentlemen, because the third warning of disdain, indeed, because that indeed gives off, like a brief, like a brief ban, like say like a 1 or 2 stream ban, because indeed, of course, that would have indeed be in the case of indeed that person deserves like a ban, but I think that of course, indeed like the, of course, the I'd say the crime, for instance, that they've of course committed on the channel, or indeed the misdemeanor that they've done, indeed it like warrants a ban, but doesn't warrant like a permanent ban. But indeed, of course, the person has done, like, say, like, indeed something really bad, that will indeed result in a permanent ban. And of course, there. Oh, yeah, giving away quite cheaply indeed. Anyway, so say, guys, yeah, saying indeed, guys, like, indeed. You, if of course say the person who indeed done that misdemeanor and indeed said indeed a really bad word, say it was like quite a racist or homophobic word. So yeah, no. Oh, you're joking! Oh, for God's sake! Couldn't they have done it like the day before? Couldn't they have done it like on a Friday? Oh, Johnson on a diet now. Not surprised. Yeah, I think I might need to go on a diet soon as well. Yeah, my family's daddy's not too well. Yeah, you said, of course, earlier on. What's the score? Has it even started? Yes, it has started. Chelsea did have a few chances, but indeed, let's see the free kick here, but that was an easy pick up there for Sanchez. Oh, no, indeed, it was a good throw, but indeed, Chelsea just not in the position really to deal with that. But indeed, of course, the game is 0-0. Luke Weller, mate. So indeed, it is 0-0. But indeed, of course, indeed, there really hasn't been many chances really for LAFC. Well, Chelsea have had a couple of opportunities, but really nothing much has come off it. First real moment they had, indeed, Jackson indeed had a shot that ended up straight at the goal recently. It was an easy save, that one. Here we go. Lavia. Oh, interesting ball there. No, he isn't a bad goalkeeper, but I think indeed to Enzo Fernandez, he's just preferred. In, indeed, of course, really Felipe Jorgensen, of course, to that one. So it's 0-0. Yeah, it is 0-0 at the minute. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Time. Yeah. Okay. Let me just have a look on that Reading game. See indeed if they've got anything. Indeed, announced. Well, no. Apparently, there's nothing yet about it. There's nothing really mentioned on the club website about it. This, indeed, this Tottenham game. I'm just having a look here. I'm just having a look here to see if I can try and find out more. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to tell you if indeed my mates might have heard something. Hang on, let me have a look on Instagram regarding it. Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to find out more. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Just copying that. Yeah, just messaging a few mates of mine, guys, just to see whether indeed they've heard anything in regards to this possible Tottenham friendly, of course, that we've got potentially coming up. Oh, but that's nice play. And indeed, Palmer now on the ball, plays it to Neto, swings in a good cross in, or is headed away. But do Neto get back there? Oh, and he wins it. Just nicks the ball there. There's Neto. Nice little bit of work. Oh, he gets away from the defender very well. If he goes to a very good cross, yes, he can, but indeed nothing comes off it. Nothing really comes off that creative chance there. Of course, for Chelsea. Yeah, you do. You really do. Indeed, fancy anyone. You really do fancy anyone, really, of course, when it comes to that. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it really does tell me something, at least, one way or another. Yeah, yeah. So, indeed, just one thing. We'll just add this. Add my Watchalong. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, I'm just checking out a few bits, guys. That's all. Yeah, yeah. I don't think any copyright stuff will really come up here. Well, at least in this stream, anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah, indeed. This is one thing or another at the moment. Oh, that's actually one thing I forgot to do. No, I'll do it at half time. I'll do it at half time, of course, in regards to this. So, yeah, I'll definitely put it up at half time, guys. And that, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but he's also scored some big goals for us this season, especially that one against Manchester United, of course, just under a month ago. So yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, of course, just a reminder that indeed, of course, I will indeed be uploading, of course, a video, indeed, for, of course, uh, indeed, regards to, of course, the Premier League fixture has been released, of course, this, of course, on Wednesday. So, indeed, of course, I will indeed be posting a video, really of course, my reactions to, of course, the Premier League fixtures being released, and that will be some point on Wednesday. Of course, I'll be releasing that. So, yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know in regards to that. Yeah. So, yeah, back in that. No, well, that's passing him out there nicely, but Chelsea with a little interception. Now it's Jackson who plays it out. Oh, Neto's in! Neto on ice, still play back on! Yes! Beautiful finish from Pedro Neto! And it's a beautiful, beautiful bit of work from him. He indeed, of course, puts the LAFC player right on his back. Lovely little goal there from Pedro Neto. And indeed, of course, he puts Chelsea 1-0 up. It was a beautiful ball play from Jackson. Does everyone hold up the defender? And Neto's timing, absolutely to perfection. He loves the work, the little shake back. And indeed, it was a neat little finish past the experienced Hugo Lloris. And it's a beautiful goal from Pedro Neto. And indeed, of course, he opens Chelsea's account for the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. It's a beautiful bit of work from Neto and a beautiful bit of a beautiful bit of individual work from him, and indeed, of course, a lovely individual goal. Chelsea won, LAFC nil. Beautiful work from Pedro Neto. Beautiful work. Yeah. Oh, oh, and there's a yellow card. Deep for Reece James, but I need to have a look at that again. I don't think that was a card. Yeah, gets in there. Uh, doesn't get the ball much. It was a coming together, but I don't think that's worthy of a yellow card. I don't think that's a worthy of a yellow card. I think that's harsh. That's harsh, if I have to be honest, from the referee there. I don't think it's worthy of a yellow card there. I think it's a little bit of a coming together between two players, really on and off the ball there. Indeed, of course, a little bit of a coming together. Indeed, I don't think it's worthy of a yellow card. Yeah, it's a real harsh decision. And indeed, of course, the ref's calling for the doctors. And indeed, I think the referee is thinking it might be a concussion injury here for LAFC. So indeed, I think we'll see our first concussion-based substitution of this Club World Cup. So yeah, we could see a concussion substitution here. Yeah, he's on side plenty there, Neto. Yeah, it's a lovely cut back there for Neto, and a neat finish as well. Yeah, yeah. It was okay. Here we go. Free kick. LAFC puts it in. Or and Sanchez got something on it. He goes out for a corner kick. Corner kick. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it does look like Sanchez puts a little something on it there. But indeed, of course, LAFC making a change now. I'm not sure if it's a concussion substitution or if it's a permanent one. Go corner kick taken short by LAFC here. What can they do from it? They do much. No, they can't. It's easy to clear away that by Chelsea. Out of play for a throw in. Yeah. Oh, neat tackle. Oh, I don't know. What was that? Yeah, they've had a couple of those. Let's have a look again. Yeah, well, a little lunch, but indeed subs have been made. So orders indeed is off on a suspected concussion injury. So indeed, I'm not sure indeed what this stuff is based on. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. It's tight battle there. Tight battle now. So indeed, it is the concussion-based injury, ladies and gentlemen. So indeed, of course, they're just indeed, of course, just checking him out. So indeed, of course, whilst this sub is taking place, I'm guessing it's more of like a temporary substitution more than a permanent one. More than a permanent one. So, but can Chelsea indeed get a second goal to really tighten this up? Of course, we've got 5 minutes to go to half time in this one. Oh, that was a bit of a weird touch there from Neto. Oh, nice little work from Caicedo, but indeed he slips, but indeed Chelsea still get the ball back. Now here's Palmer. What can he do? It's a shot and it's blocked, but Neto indeed gets the ball back. Now it's James. Salavia plays it to Palmer. Indeed, it's blocked, but indeed Neto wins it. Oh, that was a bit of a poor touch there from Palmer. A bit of a poor touch there. mean, you do have those just 4 touches in some games. Oh, but here we go. LAFC now. Do playing the ball across. I think it's to the right hand side. Martinez. Oh, indeed, that's a good ball in. Headed back on its split there. Split moment there. And of course, Chelsea win a free kick. Of course, foul there on Lavia. And indeed, of course, I'm just indeed trying to find out, ladies and gentlemen, about this. About this. Bad ball. That wasn't the greatest of balls, ladies and gentlemen. It weren't great ball. Yeah. Yeah, just need to start and do tightening things up a little bit for Chelsea, especially with those balls, especially with those long balls. Need to try and sort them out. Oh, but nice win back by Jackson. Did in the corner. And he did wins a throw. Did wins a throw in for Chelsea right down by that corner flag. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see indeed what the laugh is actually made of, especially in the Premier League. Oh, oh, nice win back there. Bit of a mix up there for the LAFC players. Now it's tossing Adarabayo. Oh, yeah, I bet he would. But indeed, tossing doing well. Indeed, wins the well back for Chelsea. We got just about to come up to the final minute of this first half, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'll be taking a little bit of a break at half time. Of course, I'll talk to you about a little bit about the first half. Indeed, before I do, just take myself a little bit of a drink break beforehand. Oh, but Palmer do well there. Palmer once again, indeed, of course, to Neto. Can he swing in across? No, he can't. But here's Palmer. Wanting to have a shot, indeed blocked. But indeed, of course, LA, they get the ball away. But indeed, Chelsea winning that ball back. And Chelsea, they've had a lot of possession, of course, in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Really had a lot of possession in this game with Chelsea. They've had over like 65% possession so far. Indeed, Chelsea 8 shots, 3 on target, 3 on target right now. So Chelsea, of course, definitely the better side in this game. And indeed, of course, a yellow card indeed picked up by Tosin Adarabayo. And indeed, of course, the official has just indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes added time at the end of this first half. So yeah, full official has indicated a minimum of 2 minutes added time. And LAFC, they have a real chance to indeed create something. Of course, at the end of this first half, here we go. LAFC now, what can they do from this moment? Indeed, with a minute to go of the first half. Here we go, ball in the box. Indeed, I suppose, the bit of a volley from a mistake. And the flag has actually gone up, so indeed it'd be a free kick to Chelsea. Indeed, here Chelsea can get the ball away from their own penalty area here. That'll be a good thing. Oh, we go all the way forward and he's headed away. And then back on Jackson indeed intercepts it and now plays it to Madueke. And Chelsea have one final chance before the end of this first half. Here we go, Madueke swings in across towards Neto at the back post. Indeed, of course, Neto gets there, but indeed, of course, can he create one last chance here? No. He loses the ball, and the referee indeed blows for half time. And Chelsea indeed have a 1-0 lead, of course, at half time, thanks to indeed a neat bit of work from Pedro Neto. Of course, Pedro Neto, of course, indeed giving Chelsea the lead. It was a lovely bit of work from him. And of course, indeed, Jackson with a bit of work here. But there's a bit something boiling over there at the end of this first half. But indeed, ladies and gentlemen, of course, indeed, Chelsea deservedly have the lead at half time. Famous Daddy has hot baths in this weather. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I have hot showers as well. Yeah. Yeah, and this I kind of have hot showers as well, but indeed it's like the very first thing in the morning. Yeah, so indeed one thing or another. But anyway, as I was saying, so Chelsea indeed have a 1-0 half-time lead, of course, in this game, thanks to a neat little goal from Pedro Neto. Of course, indeed the ball in from Jackson, that was the key. But of course, that has been the option for Chelsea on a few occasions. And of course, a neat little run from Neto. And of course, indeed, the little chop inside is real quality. Touch is perfect. And then the awareness to finish it at the near post. I mean, that finish just telling you all about the quality. Pedro Neto is the quality. And of course, the player that Pedro Neto really is. I mean, Pedro Neto, a brilliant player, and indeed, that goal just told you. Goal is just all about quality. It was pure quality, that first half goal, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And indeed, of course, Chelsea have a first half lead from it. I have to say, LAFC, they've had a few interesting moments, but they really haven't created anything, really, of course, in this first half. Yeah, they really haven't created anything too much, of course. This first half of LA. Indeed, I thought they'd definitely be able to create some interesting chances, definitely test the keeper a bit, but indeed they really haven't tested Sanchez in a way that indeed I thought they might have done. So, yeah, indeed, of course, an interesting first half it has been. But Chelsea, they have been in pure control ever since the start of this game, in my opinion. And indeed, of course, I'm just having a look at some of the stats really at half time. Indeed, Chelsea, of course, with 65 possession. LAFC, of course, pretty much with 34% possession. Of course, Chelsea to 9 shots, 3 on target. Of course, LAFC just with the 1 shot, 1 on target. Of course, Chelsea indeed have had 2 corners to LA's 1. But indeed, Chelsea, they've really been in pure control ever since the start of this game, and indeed they absolutely deserve to be. Yeah, totally deserve to be in control of this game. Really, I have to totally be honest there. Really, absolutely in pure control, of course, of this game at the end of the first half. Chelsea in pure control here. Yeah. Yeah, so indeed, of course, ladies and gentlemen, so indeed interesting stuff. Interesting stuff, meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen. So indeed, of course, yeah, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, of course, indeed, of course, I'm just going to play a little bit of music. I'm just going to play you guys a little bit of some music here, of course, at halftime. Indeed, give you a bit of some interesting moments. Whilst I go and grab myself a brief drink, guys. So, yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. But anyway, half time here, of course, in this game, of course, between Chelsea and LAFC is Chelsea 1, LAFC 0. And I will see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next few minutes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, as you can see, I'm back. So, yeah, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the second half of this game, indeed, about to get back to get underway. So, yeah, indeed, of course, been a good first half from Chelsea. LAFC, I think they definitely need to get themselves sorted out. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how things really go. Yeah. 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 Ooh, so anyway, hang on, we're back. Indeed, for the second half of this one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're still. Just gone nerves again there for a moment. Weird. For a moment, anyway. Just having a look at something sport-wise, guys, and just see. Indeed, of course. Just see if there's anything interesting happen. Just down look here. Yeah. 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 Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're just waiting indeed to find out indeed just in regards to the second half. Oh, hang on, players are coming back out. The players for both LAFC and Chelsea indeed just making their way out for this second half. Hang on. So indeed, a couple of changes made by Chelsea at half-time, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, Marlo Gusto coming on. Marlo Gusto and Enzo Fernandez coming on. I think Enzo Fernandez is coming on for I think it's coming on for Romeo Lavia, because I think indeed I saw Moses Caicedo there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so Reece James is indeed come off for Gusto. So indeed, Chelsea making two changes at half time. Mulo Gusto and Enzo Fernandez coming on. And I think one of those changes is Romeo Lavia. And the other one is... And the other one is Reece James. So we know one of them's Reece James. But I think the second one might be Lavia. Not sure unless they've done something here, Chelsea. I just really need to have a look and see what Chelsea have done. Yep, so Lavia and Reece James have indeed come off, and Enzo Fernandez and Marlo Gusto indeed coming on. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? Indeed, the players, they look frustrated, but indeed, there's something going on. Of course, fourth official was having a word with the referee, but I really don't know what's going on. The second half's definitely been delayed, and Palmer's literally sitting on the ball here. Oh, hang on, there's a sub here for there. And I think it's a case of maybe a missing shirt. I think indeed that was the one thing may have been the problem with Giroud here. I was saying, indeed, I've never thought I'd see that. I thought indeed it would have been a technical issue or something else, but apparently it's because of a missing shirt. So MBC is coming off. MBC is off, and Olivier Giroud, because of Chelsea, Arsenal, and France striker, indeed on there for LAFC. We'll just see how that change, of course, affects the outcome of this game. Well, but Chelsea indeed still coming forward here quite quick. And now here's Palmer into Caicedo, tries to play it in, but indeed the ball's just a little bit too overhit there. So indeed, of course, the ball goes out for a goal kick. So indeed, Chelsea making two changes at half time. Gusto and Fernandez coming on for Reece James and Lavia. Oh, lovely play there. So Fernando Palmer, indeed, that wasn't a great pass. Oh, that wasn't a great touch either. For LAFC. I mean, it wasn't a great touch from Palmer, but really wasn't a great touch from that LAFC player there. what country are Club America from? Are they Mexico or are they not? Hang on. Got a minute. Hey Google, what country is Club America from?
Club America was founded in Mexico City.
Okay, so they are Mexico City, right? So indeed, I was right. It was a Mexican team, right? Fair enough. No, LAFC, they really play around the back indeed this first bit. Here. There you go. There. Oh, that was a poor touch. Poor touch there from there. Yeah. Of course, Moses Caicedo indeed bought for over, I think it was like 125 million pounds. Indeed, he went for, and of course Enzo Fernandez, I think he also went for around about 115. I think. I need to have a look. How much did indeed those two cost? Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll talk about that in a moment. But it's Madueke. Nice little turn there. Jackson. Nice little back heel. Madueke. Oh, unfortunately, just loses it. Just loses it there. Oh, but Chelsea win it back and deal with the poor ball across there from LAFC. Oh, nice little bit of play. And now here's Neto again, the goal scorer. The first one in Jackson. Oh, it was a poor touch. And goes out for a goal kick. But Pedro Neto, indeed, he's just absolutely incredible. I mean, he just indeed gives the LA defense so much of a problem. Yeah. 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 Here we go. And oh, that was a poor touch. Yeah. Gentlemen. Let's see exactly where they're capable of a deflection. Just McCann for a goal kick, but indeed it hit the back of Olivier Giroud, actually. Yeah, indeed went behind for a goal kick, but here comes Chelsea. Oh, but no, the ball gets nicked off them there. Oh, but here we go. Here they come again, Martinez. Did a great shot. Oh, that is well off target. What on earth was that from LAFC? I mean, it was a good bit of play and all, but the shot there, I mean, that was a poor shot. I mean, seriously, nice little bit of play. And Martinez, indeed, he should be testing the keeper from there, or at least be putting a ball in the box. But what on earth was that? I don't know. Seriously, that looked like the poorest shot I have seen. Indeed, since that Reading versus Ipswich game, indeed, where on earth, indeed, where the player hit a shot on the volley and it went right into Rose Z. Probably. Yeah. Oh, Palmer gets away there. Nice little bit of play. To Neto and swing across, cleared away. And now he's to Correa. Madueke flipping a little in swinging cross, but indeed that didn't do much. And now can Chelsea keep it in play? Oh, Levy Colwell does well there to keep it in play. And indeed wins a nice work, Levy Colwell. Nice work from Chelsea as well. Nice bit of attacking play that from Chelsea. And they have a corner because of it. What indeed can Chelsea do from this corner? It's not a bad way to do it. Not a bad way to do that to reduce the stress levels. Building Lego. Oh, here we go. Fernandez plays it to Neto. What can he do here? Neto is swinging across towards the back post. Oh, and it's almost in. Oh, Chelsea so close to doubling their lead there. It was a lovely little in-swinging cross there for Neto. Indeed, plays it in well, and Jackson gets a header on it, but indeed, I'm just looking at it again. Yeah, it comes off the head. Comes off the head of an LAFC player, and indeed, Chelsea so close to doubling their lead. Indeed, have another corner. Can they make anything of it? Palmer plays it to Neto. This Caicedo indeed scored in that 4-1 win over Real Betis, of course, in the Conference League final last month. Oh, here we go, ball in the box, and it just flashes, it just goes beyond Jackson. Of course, there in the box. Yeah, so good. Ooh, I'm really excited. I know why. Yep. There we go. Oh, that was a Liverpool one. I can. Probably afford to miss it because I'll be on holiday then. I'll be on the Isle of Wight. Yeah, no, it's not too far from home, but still quite good anyway. Isle of Wight is a nice little place. And here's Jackson now, plays it there. And the final ball played in the Madueke. Not great there. Yeah, right on the long ball over the top, and it's a good save by Sanchez. And Dennis Mwanga defaulting the Sergio Cantes. He does very well to hold off. Indeed, Pedro Neto there, of course. Really, Dennis Mwanga for a good save out of Sanchez there in the Chelsea goal. Indeed, of course. Indeed, still a nil there. And now it's Cucurella plays a nice little ball out wide. Sorry, guys, just had a bit of an itchy nose there, which is a weird one. And now it's Palmer. A nice little cut inside. Plays the ball in, but indeed it's dealt with by Chelsea. Dealt with there by LAFC. Yeah. Yeah, did well there. Good call, Will. Martinez dealing with that there. Yeah, we haven't seen much of Giroud really in this game. Yeah. God, for who? For who got the yellow card? Well, Kugareya's down, and I'm not sure what happened. Okay, let's have a look at it. Oh! I think there was a hand right to the face there. Did a good hand right to the face there from David Martinez, but indeed it looked definitely like a hand to the face, if you ask me. I mean, that's the sort of thing you could see a red card for in the Premier League, or in any big uh, league in Europe. But Martinez did with a yellow card there to his name. Yeah, it is. It is often given as a straight red card. I think we had a straight red card because of Jackson for that kind of thing in that game against Newcastle. Of course, I think it was end of May, start of April. I meant end of April, start of May. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a little bit of physicality there. A little bit of physicality there. Oh, well, we got intercepted there, and now it's Fernandez. Bring it up to Madueke. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you do on that sort of thing. But hang on, let me just grab my. I've got. Hang on, mate. Where's me? Where's the. Oh, there it is. Hang on, guys. I'm just grabbing something here. Hang on. I mean, I've got something a little mixed up here. Well, I meant nice little bit of work here. Palmer, can you do something with it? Oh, unfortunately not. Oh, he does that all right. Yeah, he did. He absolutely danced his way through that. Yeah, right. Where can I plug anything into here? Yeah, no ball in. It's flicked on. No ball in there again. Oh, indeed, the catch find the keeper there. You got Luis dealing with that again. Right, so Yeah, Martinez, we have to be careful. It's already been booked. So he might, I think the referee just going to have a word with him there. I think he indeed will know, of course, that indeed. Yeah, the Venezuelan winger indeed is really being a bit. Indeed, there. No, he doesn't, but here comes Palmer. Palmer coming forward, and indeed took a touch there off a LAFC player, indeed. And then, of course, out for throw. And indeed, of course, I think a change is going to be made. And indeed, Chelsea going to make a double change. And it's indeed Noni Madueke indeed coming off. And indeed, a big, big moment, of course, for Chelsea. Indeed, of course, Madueke coming off. But indeed, of course, it's time indeed to see the debut of indeed a player when Chelsea purchased from Ipswich Town for indeed £30 million. They played his release clause, and indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see the first appearance in a Chelsea SC shirt for number 9, Liam Delap. So indeed, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Liam Delap paid around £30 million from Ipswich Town for the player. And indeed, of course, Chelsea indeed paid his release clause, of course. Enzo Fernandez has worked with Delap in the past at Manchester City. And indeed, he knows that, of course, that Delap indeed is a player well worth the £30 million to sign. Indeed, because he's putting the pressure on those defenders already. And the referee spotted a push. Spotted the push there with the defender. Yeah. Oh, nice interception there, but yeah, heavy tackle there. But indeed, of course, the referee allowing play continue. Here we go. No cross yet. Hang on. The ball on the edge of the area. Oh, but indeed, they're trying to get the ball into him, but Neto indeed dealing with that very, very well. Well, that one to Tyreek George, but hang on a minute, the ball's intercepted, and now ball in the box, but indeed Chelsea dealing with it well. Chelsea indeed can get that ball away. Yeah, the Giroud was waiting for that, but indeed Chelsea dealing with that moment very, very well. And indeed Chelsea, they can bring that ball forward with Cole Palmer. All right, nice play to Fernandez. And now it's Terry George. So Fernandez has a shot and it's blocked. And indeed, Cole will indeed with the battle there on his hands. There. Chelsea winning a free kick there. Indeed, of course, the foul by Dennis Bouanga. Need the referee absolutely having nothing of it in this game right now. Yeah. That was a bit of a poor one. And indeed, here come LAFC now. Trying to play the ball into Giroud, but once again it's intercepted. Giroud is really not having much luck tonight. Really isn't. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. 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 All right, I mean, nice ball play through to Delap. What can he do? What takes it through? Oh, there's a ball in there. Oh, and it took a big deflection of the LAFC player, but Liam Delap indeed, of course, causing problems there for the LAFC defense. Indeed, times the run well, does Delap here. Times the run well, and indeed takes the defender on. Indeed, tries to cut the ball back for Fernandez, but indeed, of course, the ball gets blocked. Yeah. 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 Yeah, here we go. Indeed. Palmer. Oh, here we go. Palmer! So over! Well, this expected it to go. Yeah. 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 Put him off, indeed. Put him off well and truly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now it's Caicedo bursting forward. Now plays into the lap, and the ball just nicked off him there. Oh, that was a good challenge by Kukurea, but the referee unfortunately says that the flag is up. Yeah. 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 Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. That's it. Oh, shot goes in and well over the bar. Man, Olling indeed having a shot himself here. Indeed, not the greatest of shots there. Yeah. 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 We go. Oh, Bit of a wrestling there. Bit of a wrestling thing there. And, oh, nice work there from Chelsea. But indeed, they managed to win the ball. And here's Nick Palmer. Yeah, opening up indeed a bit too late, if you ask me. I am indeed, of course, the referee just calling out on Caicedo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Oh, Guerrero will go in the book. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Guerrero now in the book. Man, I'm here to lap now on the ball. To lap. Oh, hang on, we can take him on. No, he can't. Fortunately, concedes a free kick as well. Yeah, no greatest of moments there. Yeah, he could have done, but did one thing or another. I'm just having a look at match stats again now. And indeed, of course, the way the stats are right now, indeed, it's still quite a lot in the way of possession in Chelsea's favour. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. Yeah, yeah, I remember down there. And ball in. Oh, headed away. The defensive work. That. I remember it's not away. I remember cleared away. Oh, and there's a good block there. But still down there. Oh, and it's gone out. But indeed, the flag's gone up. Wouldn't have counted. LAFC with a hat trick of chances there to really test the keeper there. To really test Sanchez. Indeed, I didn't have a look at him. Yeah, indeed, because a lot of them are offside there. Because the first the first one's blocked, and the second one did gone far post there. Indeed, even if he had got that in, he would have been off. He wouldn't have counted because he did offside at the moment. We've still got time. Still got quite a lot of time indeed in this game. Oh, and Chelsea win the free kick. Petronessa winning a free kick here. Chelsea. Yeah, on the ball got nicked there from Chelsea. Even though he joins on the ball going through to Sanchez. He throws it out there very quickly to Sanchez. Palmer here. And so they're out there. It's in a good ball and it's two! Enzo Fernandez surely wraps up the game for Chelsea now. It's a lovely crossing from the debutant Talat. And Chelsea, they've made it two. It's a lovely, lovely crossing from, I think it's Talat who gets involved. Yeah, it is Talat, indeed. It's a neat little crossing. Enzo Fernandez does well to take the ball down. He takes the ball down and it's a cool and calm finish from the captain. And Chelsea surely now the points are theirs. Chelsea 2, LAFC 0. Lovely, lovely crossing from Delap and a cool and collected finish from Enzo Fernandez to surely win the game for Chelsea now. Indeed, because LAFC have just made a change, and it's their number 6, Igor Jesus. Indeed, he's just been replaced by a mayor. I meant by a mayor as in like AMAYA, like that, not a mayor as in like AMAYOR, like something like that. So, yeah, but anyway. Indeed, I mean, LAFC, they could have a chance in their own. Another down. And indeed, of course, he got a shot away, even though it went down. And indeed, of course, LAFC don't think they'll get the penalty anyway. But indeed, of course, LAFC pretty much their best chance of the game so far. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, indeed, I think. Indeed, another changes about made. Indeed, of course. Their striker, indeed, Dennis Mwanga. Yeah, indeed, Mwanga went down. Indeed, because nothing happening there. But indeed, no subs were made, ladies and gentlemen, because when the referee blew the whistle, I don't know why he was blowing the whistle for, but I guess it weren't a substitution. Anyway, here we go. Indeed, Chelsea, they really have joining this, so but can they maybe get third to really seal this up? Ball play wide, but that's gone. That's gone out indeed for a throw to Chelsea. I think indeed LA they know that they indeed will have to indeed be better than this when of course they play their next game, of course, against of course LAFC. They know because they got a big game indeed of their own, of course, coming up on Friday when indeed they take on the Tunisian side ES Tunis. And indeed, Chelsea are about to make their final two changes. Indeed, Palmer and Moises Caicedo, indeed, they're coming off. And indeed, Christopher Nkunku, he's coming on. And indeed, another Chelsea debutant in number 14, Dario Esugo, of course, the new signing from Sporting Lisbon. Of course, this player, indeed, of course, Esugio, of course, this player, indeed, of course, complete the move from Sporting Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon, of course, a couple of weeks ago. So indeed, it's going to be good to see how this Dario Esugio does in a Chelsea shirt. Of course, the 20-year-old. No, of course. Of course, this. Yeah, Sugyo. Of course, 20-year-old there. The signing for £18.8 million. Kunku trying something there. But now Martinez trying something, trying to whip it in, but indeed it goes well to the other side of the box. Now he's tossing. Yes, as indeed tossing does well and wins his team a goal kick. Yeah. Yeah, true. I made the lap now pinching the ball here, and the lap indeed has sent through Timmy George, and Chelsea's got three with him. And Neto is swinging across towards I think that might have been Neto. No, not Neto. I meant Nkunku at the back post. But indeed, Balicia indeed dealing with that. And of course, LAFC, they're going to make two changes as well. Yeboah indeed coming on to replace, of course, number 20 for LAFC. Of course, I'm not sure who the number 8 player is for LAFC. You'll probably find out in a moment. We'll find out in mere moments indeed what those subs are. Anyway, here comes the corner kick in by Neto on easy catch there for the keeper. The referee being a little bit fussy here. But here we go, Delgado and Tillman, of course, those are the players that have come off. And Yeboah and Marlon, indeed, of course, the two that have come on for LAFC. But indeed, of course, a little bit too late. Oh, man, at the moment here, and Chelsea could have indeed pinched a third into his mess up right at the back from LAFC, and indeed Chelsea could have pounced on it. Indeed, here come LAFC. I'll talk more about that Chelsea chance in just a little bit, but indeed, of course, LAFC coming forward here. But indeed, of course, now passing around to the back. But here we go. It's Yeboah. He did well wide, and indeed, of course, a bit of a wild touch there. Help that ball from Yeboah. Indeed, of course, the ball played up there. And then back, and Fernandez bringing it back. And Fernandez, of course, wins a free kick. Was foul there on Fernandez. Oh, just a little bit of something there. Indeed, one of the players wouldn't let Chelsea have the ball back. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Because LAFC are really, I mean, the reason why those two have never played each other is because LAFC are practically like a newly owned club. I think they were only like founded, like, I think it was either 2018 or 2019 they were founded. Hang on, let me Google. Hang on. Hey, Google, when was LAFC founded?
Los Angeles Football Club were founded on the 30th of October 2014.
Oh, so indeed they've got no, pretty much they're just over a decade old. This football club. So indeed, of course, the fact indeed that of course they're able to play, of course, at a club World Cup, just 11 years, just a club that's indeed 11 years old. That is very, very impressive. But anyway, of course, the full official indicated we got 3 minutes left of this game. And indeed, a game that Chelsea indeed have been very, very impressive as well. Of course, the 2 goals scored by, of course, Pedro Neto and, of course, Enzo Fernandez. Of course, Chelsea really with a comfortable win here tonight, of course, here in Atlanta, Georgia. And of course, Chelsea looks like indeed they will indeed top the group before the Flamengo ES Tunis game indeed kicks off at 2 a.m. in the morning here in the UK. But here we go, Fernandez again. Can Chelsea maybe clinch a third and really put the icing on the cake? Here we go, Tui George. Oh, little moment there. Interesting moment, but here we go. Pedro Neto in swing cross, maybe. No. Here we go. Nice little bit of play. Here we go. Christopher Nkunku now on the ball. Lays it back to Gusto now. Yeah. Here we go. Neto. Oh, gets fouled. And indeed, that is, of course, going to be a blatant yellow card there. Of course, for Valencia. But there was a total foul there. I don't know what on earth he was complaining about, but indeed, completely puts an arm in there. I mean, that's a blatant foul. Of course, that one indeed, Sergio Valencia in the book, and well-deserved yellow card, I'd say. But indeed, Chelsea, they have one final chance to put this ball in the penalty area, or maybe not. Oh, hang on. Ball played there, but here's Nkunku tries to dance his way through, but indeed, of course, there. But also Pedro Neto, indeed, has just been awarded player of the match, and I think indeed he deserves it tonight as Pedro Neto. He's been absolutely superb tonight. Yeah. Referee saying no to the pen, but as I was saying about Neto, indeed, it deserves the player of the award, player of the match award tonight, and indeed, of course, well deserves it. But indeed, we go. Indeed, one final chance, maybe. As a lovely shot, good save. And was that safe or not? Fade away. Of course, that's the end of the game, and Chelsea indeed open up their 2025 FIFA Club World Cup campaign with victory here in Atlanta. Indeed, it was a very, very well-deserved win from Chelsea. Of course, opened the scoreline in of course the 34th minute. Indeed, when Pedro Neto, a lovely bit of individual skill to check the defender, did lovely little cutback, and indeed fired into the corner. Lovely first goal. And then Fernandez, of course, he made it too. Of course. Yeah, he then made it too after a lovely cross from Delap. Of course, lovely cross from him. And Fernandez, lovely little bit of control and a neat finish to make it 2-0 and pretty much seal the game for Chelsea. Of course, a great win for the Blues tonight. Indeed, Chelsea, of course, LAFC, indeed, they had their moments in the second half. But really, of course, that second Chelsea goal really killed the game off. Really killed the game off. But indeed, of course, Chelsea, they well deserve the win. They really deserve the win. Of course, did Chelsea. Of course, they really deserve the win. Of course, in this game, they were on top for huge majority of the game. And indeed, Chelsea getting the job done here tonight. Of course, did with a very impressive victory. Chelsea, indeed, because opening up their FIFA Club World Cup campaign with a 2-0 win. Full time in Atlanta, Chelsea 2, Los Angeles 0. And I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, I said it constantly there. Chelsea, they deserve the win. I mean, you look at these stats, indeed, it'll tell you that. I mean, Chelsea, indeed, 65% possession, 17 shots, 6 on target, 7 corners. 7 corners. So, indeed, of course, Chelsea just very, very impressive. And AFC, of course, they had their moments, especially in the second half. Of course, 34% possession. They really weren't great when it came to that. Of course, 7 shots, 4 on target. Of course, really, for them, of course. Really, of course, indeed. Very, very nice indeed. From Chelsea in this game. But indeed, of course, LAFC. Of course, they indeed. Of course. indeed had 34% possession, 7 shots, 4 on target for them. I might have gotten a little caught off guard there for some of it. But indeed, LAFC only had the one corner throughout the whole game, and that was in the first half. So, yeah, I mean, it really just says a whole lot about the way this game went, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, it was a good win for Chelsea, but indeed, of course, LAFC, they gave as good as they got, and especially with this being their first ever FIFA Club World Cup game. So, yeah, indeed, you really have to give them a lot of credit. But indeed, Chelsea, they deserve the win 100%. And, of course, now it is on to the next game for Chelsea, which, of course, is against... Let me just have a look at the fixture list here. It's not till Friday. Of course, 7 o'clock kickoff on Friday night against the Brazilian side Flamengo, who, of course, for them. As for Los Angeles, of course, they know indeed their next game is pretty much a must-win, of course, for them. Of course, they know indeed win and they stay in the tournament, but lose and they're going home. So, yeah, indeed, of course, it's a really must-win situation for them on Friday night. Of course, 11 o'clock kickoff UK time for them against ES Tunis. Of course, Chelsea, indeed, 7 o'clock kickoff against Flamengo. So, yeah, indeed, interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff. And then of course, Group D, indeed the matches in Group D, of course, they conclude on Wednesday at 2 o'clock UK time. So indeed, it's going to be a bit of an early one for me, but indeed, of course, I'll be live for that one. So yeah, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, so good win for Chelsea. Of course, yeah, of course. Oh, I could have done that literally with the comments earlier. Could have done that. Yeah, literally one way I could have seen loads of comments. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, of course, a good win for Chelsea. Of course, tonight here in Atlanta, Georgia. Of course, next up for Chelsea is indeed, of course, a trip. Of course, on Friday night, of course, against Flamengo. Because Chelsea, they got the job done tonight. Actually, where is that game taking place? Actually, that game against Flamengo. See, that's a good thing to really know. Let me just have a look at the minute. Let me just see indeed where that game is taking place. Let me just have a look. See, where's that taking place? Oh, so it's taking place at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. On there. Oh. Yeah, so interesting stuff. So, yeah, of course. So, yeah, indeed, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Chelsea, indeed able to get the job done. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, they got able to get the job done, of course, tonight, indeed, of course, in Atlanta. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I will indeed be back in the next half hour, of course, for the Boca Juniors versus... I'm sorry, I just got a little tickle in my throat there. As I was saying, indeed, guys, I'll be back within the next half hour for the Chelsea... no, not for the Chelsea. Sorry, I got myself mixed up there for a moment. Yeah, Chelsea had just played. Yeah, but as I was saying, yeah, indeed, guys, I'll be back in the next half hour for the Boca Juniors versus Benfica match. So I'll be back for that one in around about half an hour's time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I'll be back in the next half an hour for the Boca Juniors Benfica match. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, hope you all have a great rest of your night. Of course, if you don't join me for the Boca Juniors Benfica, hope you all have a great rest of your night. But indeed, of course, if you guys do come and join me over there, of course, I will see you all. I'll see you all in the next half hour for the Boca Juniors versus Benfica game. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is Football Fan 148 signing off. And indeed, guys, of course, I'm going to give you a little bit of music indeed to send you on your way. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, have a great night. And indeed, I'll see most of you in the next one. But indeed, of course, ladies and gentlemen, of course, if you do join me, of course, guys, for the Boca Juniors Benfica, I'll see you all in the next half hour. This is Football Fan 148 signing off. The greatest of results for Chelsea. They indeed kick off their Club World Cup campaign in the best possible way. It's finished. Chelsea 2, LAFC 0. Next up for Chelsea is Flamengo on Friday.